Now, when you think of the university, you might think of the thousands of 20-somethings on campus, but what you may not know is that there's actually a program for adults who are 50 and older who are ready to kind of learn just for the joy of it. Meg Hovell and Scott Aldridge are here to tell us more about the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, or do we call it OLLI?
OLLI for short.
OLLI, okay. Well, I want to be in with the lingo of the program. So Scott, tell me, what is OLLI?
So OLLI-UA stands for the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute at the University of Arizona, and it's a unique organization. So OLLI is a nonprofit affiliate partner of the university. And it's an amazing program for life enrichment, essentially offering education to folks 50 years and older. But it's much more than that. It has social implications, a lot of socialization that goes on, getting out in the community, volunteerism. The entire organization is run by volunteers, and we have 1,200 members throughout Tucson and southern Arizona, and 5 campuses that we support. And this spring, we're just getting ready to launch for our spring classes, and have over, how many hours of classing?
I think it's 1,700, something like that, across the campuses.
Hours across our campuses of programming.
And when I say learning for the joy of it, we're not talking like deadlines and testing and you know, strenuous. It really is just learning, like I'm saying, for the joy of it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I think what a lot of our members realize, that what they studied in college is not necessarily what they were primarily interested in, or maybe it was at that time.
Right.
But now you've got these science fellows who are writing poetry, and you've got these liberal arts people taking classes on nuclear physics, so it's a great mix. And the arrangement, I think, is interesting. Scott is the program manager for OLLI at the university. I'm the president of the OLLI board. As Scott said, OLLI is a 501c3. We're independent but affiliated with the university, which kind of brings a lot of strengths for both of us. You know, we get to have the UA name, and the university gets 1,200 volunteers to help spread the word and do alternate or non-traditional education for the university. 50 and over, pretty non-traditional.
I love this, and you guys also have a new after-hours program. What is that?
This is in response to requests we've had over the years from people saying, well, what about me? I'm still working, and I would like to go to school also. Or I have other volunteer commitments during the day, or I'm taking care of somebody during the day, and so what can you do for me? So we finally thought, well, okay, we'll try a pilot. It's going to start on February 13th and run for 6 weeks, and it will be at our central Tucson campus, which is on First Avenue, just above Wetmore.
Okay.
So sort of a central location that is surrounded by restaurants and a lot of parking and good lighting and all the things that you want at night.
Yeah.
And we'll run it for 6 weeks and see how it works.
Oh, I love that we're doing this pilot, see how it works. You heard there was a need. Yep. We're going to try to fill that. And Scott, I know you mentioned just a little bit when you were explaining what OLLI is that there's events that also kind of come along with this, some community interaction. Do we have some upcoming events you guys want to mention?
Yes, we have what we call Discover OLLI events, and we're ramping up for the spring, and as I mentioned, I think there's over 240 classes that we're offering throughout our campuses. And so starting Monday, we have a Discover OLLI event in Green Valley, and on Tuesday, we have a Discover OLLI event in our Tucson Central, and then we'll be following up with a couple others that everybody can see on our website at olli.arizona.edu, or they can call our phone number at 626-9039.
You got it.
So is that how somebody lets you know I'm interested, involved, is first off go and get a little bit of education and then...
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, they can find just about everything on our website.
Yeah.
All of the classes that are going to be offered at the 4 campuses, where the 4 campuses are, how you join OLLI, how you register for a class. It is all online, and on the other hand, we've got Scott and 2 other people at the university who happily man the phones and say, you know, how can I help you if you want to get into OLLI. But we find most of our members get a really good facility with our computer system, which saves work for everyone.
Well, I love that you guys are trying to extend the hours. You guys have different campuses, so there's going to be something near you.
Yep.
And you do a lot of things like events and social events also that go along with this. I'm going to remind them how to get online, get that information. But you guys, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
This was awesome. Learn more about upcoming events by visiting olli.arizona.edu, that's OLLI, or by calling 520-626-9039.